Hello everyone and welcome into the preview show presented by FedEx. I'm your host Jonathan Merryman here with Chris Rice from College Racing. Chris, let's jump right into it. Road course racing this weekend, Kevin Harvick. He won that thing last year. CLINT BOWYER was just on his heels. So is it SHR's race to lose this weekend?
Well, I believe it is everywhere we go. Road course racing, left, right, it doesn't matter. SHR is on fire right now, and that is so awesome to see. I'm telling you, just watching those guys, what they're doing each and every week is crazy. But CLINT BOWYER coming off the win from Michigan, you better look out because he's always great at the road courses, especially in Sonoma.
All right, so before we got to Michigan, we talked about the big three: Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch. CLINT BOWYER picks up win number 2 there, adds his name to the mix. The big four now, do you think those will be the final 4 cars we see in Homestead, and how do you think all 4 will fare at Sonoma?
Well, I still believe it's too far out to pick those guys going into the final 4 in Homestead. In Sonoma, I feel all 4 of those guys will have great races if they keep their car on the racetrack. That's what they have to do. CLINT BOWYER sometimes ends up getting a little bit hot-headed and ends up running off the track. They keep their car on the racetrack, they're going to be a team to contend with. Harvick always is a team to contend with out there in Sonoma, so you better look out. All 4 of those guys will be fast, I'm sure.
And that country boy from Kansas said that Sonoma is one of his favorite places to go, so CLINT BOWYER, surely keep an eye on him. But now to the question of the weekend: is there such thing as a road course ringer anymore? And if not, who are some guys that we might not talk about every single weekend that you have your eye on for Sonoma?
Well, we talk about this every time that we go to a road course. We look at, hey, is there road course ringers? Because we've seen that happen in the Cup Series for so many years. I don't believe there's one guy that we can pick out and say is a road course ringer. Everybody says AJ is a guy that you can pick out, but I don't think so. He is a regular in the Cup Series right now, so the top 4 that we've been talking about will probably be the top 4 when we get to Sonoma.
All right, so what are some keys to getting around that racetrack? Obviously, there's a hairpin turn coming to that checkered flag, so things can get a little bit interesting, like we saw with Denny Hamlin and Tony Stewart a couple years ago.
Well, I always feel that, that racetrack has a lot of elevation change. We go to a lot of road courses that doesn't have a lot of elevation change, that's real flat. Going to Sonoma, you're up, you're down, you're over a hill, you're turning while you're going over a hill. You have to keep all 4 wheels on the ground. We see them wheel hop a lot. We see the left front come off the ground. We see the right front come off the ground. So I'm telling you, you keep all 4 wheels on the pavement, everyone. You're going to have a great day. Keep the brakes on it and keep all 4 wheels on the racetrack. You're going to have a great day. And you're also going to gain a lot of points, because this is a place that you can gain a lot of points going into the next race.
All right, let's throw points out the window. Who are you picking to win this thing, Chris?
Well, I'm going with the guy that's on fire right now. I'm going with CLINT BOWYER. I feel that CLINT BOWYER, that group, they have nothing to lose. They've won 2 races. We've watched them take 2 tires to go on and win. CLINT BOWYER is my pick for Sunday.
I think his teammate Kevin Harvick, he left that door wide open for me to take Kevin. I'm going to take Kevin Harvick, goes back-to-back at Sonoma. But now where you can see if I'm right, if Chris is right, or maybe we're both wrong, this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on FS1, it's the Toyota Save Mart 350 from Sonoma Raceway. Chris, we appreciate you joining us. We appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next week as we head to Chicago.